Yo, what's good? Big Z here, back with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this. So the song is called All In. It's Throttle's newest jam. He's a dope producer, so let's jump right into it. As always, all the MIDI files and serum patches will be linked down below. So let's start with the coolest sound, that crazy wobble sound at the beginning of the drop. In the MIDI, it's just 2 7th chords played straight out for 3/4 notes at a time. But in Serum, we have this LFO that's controlling everything. I'll go ahead and solo the sound so you can hear it. And what's giving it that cool wobble effect is that the LFO is set to 1/32nd rate down here. So if I change the rate, you can see how it affects the sound. So in oscillator A, we just have a basic saw wave, except bend plus minus is checked, and it's bent a little to the right side. The LFO is modulating 3 things. It's modulating the cutoff of this low pass filter, it's modulating this noise level, which I selected under analog J106 HP. It's also modulating the mix of the phaser. So I'll get into the effects here. So there's some dimension expander on here, and what's really giving the sound its cool, funky characteristic is the flanger and the phaser here. Now onto these pluck sounds for the second half of the drop. So this pluck sound is just a simple saw wave, and it's got this envelope here that's affecting the filter, oscillator A's detune, and also the same noise oscillator that was used in the previous sound. Also in the effects section, the effects are the exact same as the last sound I just showed you. As for processing on these sounds, I just have the same EQ on both of them, and I also have OTT on both of them as well. I'm also obviously sending them to a reverb send as well. Now the bass is just a simple square bass. There's 2 different bass patches because in the first half of the drop, you want the long notes with the sustain all the way up. And in the second half of the drop, you bring the sustain down a little bit, so it makes those short, plucky bass notes. That way it matches the sustain of the saw chords above it. I also use the vocal from the original song to remake the vocal chops he does in the drop. So in this first part, I reversed the vocal so it transitions into the vocal chops nicely. And then the last little part, I used this plugin called Little Alter Boy to change the pitch and the formant to match how the original sounded. There's also some delay on these vocal chops to make it sit nicely in the mix and gives it some space. Alright, that's it for this one. Go follow my Instagram to stay up to date with what I'm doing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.